Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Destiny and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to go ahead and start working with joining rooms. So whenever a user want to join any room of their choice, they're going to just click on a button and they're going to be able to join the room, as simple as that. So you want to see my videos like this, drop a like, consider subscribing, as it really means the world to me. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to open up my code editor here and we're going to write a simple view that's going to do this. This one should be pretty easy. Now I'm just going to come over to views.py and just down here, I'm going to create a new view and make sure you pass in the login required over here. And also for the room view, you want to pass in the login required. And let's make sure that we also passed it in for the create room, or we're going to get an error. Okay, so when all this is satisfied, I'm just going to collapse this so we get more space to work with. Now just down here, I'm going to create a new one. This one is going to be join, let's just say join underscore room. And I'm going to say request MPK. MPK is because we want to join a particular room, and take note, you can name that whatever you want. So firstly, I'm going to get the profile of the user that's trying to join the room. I'm going to say profile.object.get, and user should be equal to request.user. Okay. So I'm getting the logged in user's profile, and I'm going to say room should be equal to room.objects.get id should be equal to pk that we passed in as parameter. Now if not room, so if the room they're trying to access does not exist, we want to redirect them to the index page. Okay, simple as that. And let's go ahead and say if we're going to say if request, this is supposed to be request.user.is authenticated. So if request.user authenticated, I'm going to say room.members, then we need to just go ahead and add the user. So I'm going to say add the logged in user, okay, that's trying to join the room. And also I'm going to say profile.objects. Now I need to look at the profile to make sure that I have that over there. So I'm just going to open up my models.py user auth, and right now we don't have it, so we won't be adding that for now. So I'm just going to get rid of this, and also I'm going to comment this out. We won't be using it for now. I'm going to show you guys what we're going to use it to do later. So when we've done this, I'm just going to say messages or messages.success messages. Hopefully it's imported that for me. Okay, that's not the one I want. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm simply going to say from Django.contrib, I want to go ahead and import messages. And with that out of the way, I'm going to say messages.success, and I'm firstly going to pass in a request in there, and I'm going to say you joined the room. Okay, so that's it. Or we could even say you joined the room, then call the name of the room. That's if you're interested in doing something like that. We could say you joined the room this, or let's say you join the Django developers room, as simple as that, and everything is going to work. Okay, so after that is done, I think, what if the user isn't authenticated? Let's do something. Okay, let's go ahead and just tell them something like, hey, you need to log in before you join a room. Okay, so we're just going to say this should be message.warning. So we're going to be warning them, and I'm going to get rid of all this. You need to log in before you need to log in before you can join a room. As simple as that. Now when all this is done, then we want to go ahead and redirect to the room that we just created, and that one is going to be chat-room, and pk should be equal to pk. Okay, so chat-room is simply the URL name that we have in our urls.py. Then pk is equal to pk. And what does this mean? We want to simply return, when we create a room and want to go back to the room that we just joined, it's going to need a pk or an id to identify it. Okay, now what we simply did is go ahead and pass in pk should be equal to the pk that we're passing in here, as simple as that. Now we're going to get a room. So let's go ahead and create a URL for this. This one is going to be quite easy too. It's going to be almost like this, but this one is going to be join-room, and this one is going to be join_room, and this one is going to be join_room. Okay, so when we've done this now, I'm going to copy the join room thing, and I'm going to come over to let's say we're going to come over to chat room, and I'm gonna look for the join button. Remember, I created something like that earlier. Now over here, I'm gonna look for a href. That's an a tag, right? This is the href. Now in here, I simply want to say URL. I'm gonna paste this in. So if I try accessing the chat room again, now there should be an error. I think this is the chat room. Let's make sure that's the chat room, right? This is a join dash room. This was supposed to show an error like we are supposed to join the room, okay? But I think it's showing this error because if we are to pass this in here, I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy all this all the way to here, and I'm gonna pass it here. If we refresh now, I think, yeah, we're gonna get the error, okay? So this error simply needs a PK to satisfy it. Now what we could just do is go ahead and say room.id, or you could say PK or whatever, and it's all gonna work fine. Okay, so when we've done this, also here we need to say room.id, but I'm gonna get rid of this one at the top because we don't need that one. That one should be chat, right? We don't need it. We're already in the room, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And now I want to head back to my chat app, and I'm gonna get rid of Karen. I'm also gonna get rid of Destiny from the room. Instead, I just want to leave this guy in the room, this other human over there. And now when I come over here now and refresh this room, let's see what you notice. It says join, and that's because I am over here. Okay, so if I was logged out and I tried joining this room, this was gonna, okay, definitely I can't even access the view if I'm logged out because I have the login required decorator over there. But now I won't be able to do anything else except I want to join this room. And in order to join this room, take notes, if I just hit the join now, and right now this is still going to some toggle thing, so we need to get rid of all this toggle and IDs over here, and hopefully this should work well now. So get rid of all that, row tab, get rid of this, all the way to this part. Now let's refresh one more time. Okay, this is what we got right now. If we hit the join button, I think there is a little problem. Let's see. If we hit the join button, it's trying to open up something for us, but it's not opening it up. So let's see what the problem is. Now there is this nav link, right? I'm gonna get rid of the button effect thing. I'm gonna get rid of the nav link thing also. Now let's try refreshing that one more time. This is how it looks. I hit join now. Okay, as you can see right now, I'm in the group, I'm in the chat group. Okay, that's what I want, but I need to make sure that this buttons actually works without it looking like that. In the next video, we're going to be changing this to leave room. So if we are in the room, the next thing should be to leave the room, right? So that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. Okay, so nav button, what I want to do is I'm going to come over here, open the rooms. Now you're going to see that I'm going to be in this room now. So as you can see, I've been added in this room, but I want to leave again, and I want to make sure that the button is actually looking good and still working as expected. Right now it's not working as expected, you see, right? So I need to get the one that's the problem. I'm going to comment out, I'm going to remove the class for the nav link, and let's try joining the room and see. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the button effect. That's where the problem is coming from. Get rid of the button effect, and now let's join room. What do you notice? We are in the room. So guys, that's it. Now it says chat, no longer in the room. And if you also come over here to Django Gurus and refresh, then you see that Destiny is now in the room. So that's it. We can now join room, but we can't leave room. The next video, we're going to go ahead and start working with living room functionality, and that's really going to be amazing. You guys are going to learn a whole lot of cool things there. We're going to be able to change this chat button to leave when we are already in the room. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and liked it. Do make sure to drop a like, consider subscribing, and also if you want to get the template, check out the links in the description below. They should point you to the right direction to get the template. And on to the next video where we're going to go ahead and start creating something cool. Mad love. Peace out.